Welcome back to Bike Review Pro, your trusted source for in-depth motorcycle reviews, comparisons, and insights. Today, we'll be unpacking everything about the Africa Twin 650, its features, design, price, performance, and how it stacks up against the competition. This is a bike that a lot of riders have been waiting for, so let's dive straight into it. A new chapter in Honda's adventure story. The Africa Twin name carries serious weight in the biking world. Born from Honda's Dakar racing success, the Africa Twin became a symbol of long-distance toughness, off-road credibility, and comfort for global explorers. But up until now, it's mainly been available in larger engine sizes like the 1100, which, while fantastic, can feel intimidating for new riders and overkill for casual adventurers. The 2026 Africa Twin 650 changes all that. It's essentially the little sibling of the Africa Twin 1100, but not just a scaled-down version. Instead, it's been purpose-built to deliver the same adventure DNA in a friendlier, lighter, and more affordable package. For many riders, this could be the sweet spot between capability and practicality, engine and performance. At the heart of the Africa Twin 650 is a parallel twin 650cc engine. Honda has tuned this power plant to deliver around 75 horsepower and 65 Nm of torque. That might sound modest compared to the 1100, but don't underestimate it. This bike is designed to be smooth, reliable, and incredibly versatile. One of Honda's biggest selling points here is the dual-clutch transmission, DCT option. For those who prefer traditional riding, a 6-speed manual gearbox comes standard, but the DCT offers seamless automatic shifts, making the Africa Twin 650 more approachable for beginners and less tiring during long journeys or technical trails. Performance-wise, it's not about racing or hitting insane speeds. It's about steady, dependable power that works whether you're cruising on highways, carving through twisty roads, or climbing steep dirt paths. Range and fuel economy. Adventure bikes live and die by their range, and Honda clearly understood that when designing this model. With a 20-liter fuel tank, the Africa Twin 650 offers a riding range of around 400 kilometers, 250 miles, on a single fill. That's enough to cover long touring routes without worrying about fuel stops every few hours. For riders planning cross-country trips or exploring remote areas, this kind of range is a game changer. It's not just about going far, it's about going far with confidence. Top speed and riding dynamics. The Africa Twin 650's top speed sits around 190 kilometers per hour, or about 118 miles per hour. While it won't match sport bikes or some higher displacement adventure machines, that's more than enough for touring, overtaking on highways, and maintaining steady long distance, cruising speeds. But more important than speed is how the bike handles. Honda has fitted the 650 with long travel suspension, 200 mm at the front and 200 mm at the rear, perfect for absorbing bumps, ruts, and off-road trails. The wheel setup, with a 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear wheel, reinforces its off-road intentions while still delivering stability on tarmac. Add in electronic aids like multiple ride modes, traction control, cornering ABS, and an optional quick shifter, and the Africa Twin 650 becomes not just a machine, but a tool that adapts to any condition you throw at it. Design and comfort. The Africa Twin 650's design screams adventure. Honda hasn't watered it down. The bike proudly carries the aggressive styling of its bigger brother, with sharp LED headlights, a bold fairing, and a tall, muscular stance that commands attention. From a comfort perspective, Honda has thought carefully about accessibility. The seat height ranges from 820mm to 850mm, which is lower and friendlier than the Africa Twin 1100, making it easier for more riders to manage. Wide handlebars, upright seating, and generous cushioning mean long days in the saddle feel less like a challenge and more like an experience. Technology is another strong point. The Africa Twin 650 comes equipped with a full-color TFT display, offering smartphone connectivity, navigation, and real-time riding data. Features like USB charging ports and mounting points for GPS or action cameras make this a truly modern adventure companion. Price and accessibility pricing is where the Africa Twin 650 really makes a statement. Expected to be priced between $9,500 and $10,500 USD, it undercuts the larger Africa Twin 1100 by a significant margin while still offering an incredible feature set. This competitive pricing makes it attractive not only for experienced riders looking for a second bike, but also for newcomers to the adventure scene who want something capable but not overwhelming. Competitor comparison. Of course, no review is complete without looking at how it stacks up against the competition. First up, the Yamaha Tenere 700. Often hailed as the go-to mid-weight adventure bike, the Tenere is simple, tough, and reliable. But it lacks the level of tech and comfort features the Honda brings to the table. Riders looking for modern conveniences may find the Africa Twin 650 more appealing. Next, the KTM 790 Adventure. This Austrian machine is sharp, aggressive, and built for riders who like to push their limits. While the KTM might win on pure sportiness, the Honda wins on approachability and ease of use, especially for long-distance riders who value comfort and smoothness. Finally, the Suzuki V-Strom 650, a longtime favorite in the touring world. The V-Strom leans more toward road use, while the Africa Twin 650 emphasizes off-road ability. If dirt trails and rugged terrain are in your plans, the Honda is the more natural choice. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650 isn't just another addition to Honda's lineup, it's a game changer. It takes everything riders love about the Africa Twin legacy, durability, comfort, and adventure readiness, and brings it to a wider audience in a more manageable and affordable form. It's not about being the fastest or the most powerful. It's about balance, practicality, and reliability. From cross-country road trips to dirt trail adventures, the Africa Twin 650 is built to do it all, without overwhelming the rider. So, is this the bike that will redefine the midweight adventure category? Judging by its specs, price, and design, Honda may have just created the perfect gateway adventure bike. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650. What do you think? Will this bike dominate the segment, or will rivals like Yamaha and KTM hold their ground? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bike Review Pro for more in-depth motorcycle reviews, comparisons, and insights. Ride safe, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next video.